Ur-O-PiN ions don't concern me. The crystal water in my tub, a beautiful filament in my bulb, forever clean because of our love. The way you lather up and rub, as if it's just me and you in this little club. Us versus them, I hate to say, trying to neuter our purity and spay, treating our little flock like strays. Ultimately, it's the understudy who pays. Tuition paid by intuition in that college town by the bay, sending the undergrads to the basement to pray. Nope, I cut the rope, cut my hair, and went for the Pope. I heard that little pervert and his priest like to grope. That motherfucker crept up on the wrong slope. He fucked off Mount Hope. Now he and his pretty robes will help him cope. The Vatican will be remembered as HQ. Judah, the Protestants, and the whole crew turned my fucking vine into Mountain Dew. Now my fires will consume those U's. The French, Germans, and Middle East better stop playing with me or they'll be next after I'm through. The difference between me and those others before is I am in the open, address in the papers, and at the fucking door. I am not the average loaf at the store. Fuck around and open a portal to something they cannot endure. I am willing to tell you one thing for sure. They don't want to initiate these downloads. I am not sure what will happen if my anger explodes. They love science and philosophy about the frontal lobe. I'll remove every satanic, enslaving, trafficking crossbreeder from the globe. Don't think I speak in terms. He who is racist might lose their entire perm. Her hair is so beautiful, let it dry in the wind. How can beauty be so natural without having to pretend? Wherefore art thou? The stallion is late. Dost thou hide behind thine guards and gate? Will the bill change what's on the broken's plate? I found every servant they tried to bury in the catch's crate. They shall know that I am he that doesn't resort to hellish eternity, but the one who creates. Now, since they killed a third of humanity and tried to make me implode, release the angels from the data's catch load. I walked through the fields so soft, a few cottages and a loft. I felt like an explorer, a real Laura Croft. The flowers are so vibrant and the grass so little. Rainbow in the sky, my eyes being played a fiddle. 6 or 7 colors, quite the silly riddle. The spirit of Zerah, the flesh of Perez, I call it Michael in the middle. A breeze so majestic, a feeling so subtle. A shout so powerful, the stones turn to rubble. Not in my town, I don't want any trouble. I am thankful I almost popped a bubble. Back to the lake, skipping stones. A lovely display of humanity in its bones. Who knows, matrix or clones? I could care less, I am so thankful for cellular phones. I'll walk through nature while raiding a whole other zone. An orc warrior tearing up the Alliance's home. Turning Nazis into statues and garden gnomes. How much genetic material is needed to render a host? Oh, there he goes talking sci-fi, doing the most. Perhaps a couple of digital ophiocordyceps. Have they not figured out what the neurological system means yet? A bunch of apes getting anomalies from the skies, then creating clouds monopolizing the pies. Talking to yourself is delusional and schizophrenic? Boy, you Pharisees have tipped the Titanic. Then they print books and say to eat of the flood, then receive all those blessings from really confused human blood. When the clock ticks, they shall seek and never find. They will create technology and try to rewind. They will say, why can we not relate? Who gives will, life, and fate? They fear AI but love the automatic nerves. They love telling stories but won't talk about those teeth on the curb. Some of you might need a few years of herb. I was, am, and will be the last motherfucker they disturbed. 10,000 fists for despair. Let us gather the harvest, Michael is in the air. Opeth and Seether, a metal neutron star, no, a pair. J and B, a binary star shining without a care. Do not mistake my metaphors for your frivolous schemes. They do not seem to understand what it means. I am able to speak in riddles, parables, and dreams. Do you want Freddy or ice cream? A couple of scoops or my back wisdom tooth? Happily join, eat with, and speak to the group? Or turn a single lesson into a bowl of chicken noodle soup? All things are for edification, so I am hoping they learn. I am about to school Greece and Rome for what they did to their turn. Sometimes they have to fuck around and find out. Let's take a deep look and see where nothing is without. I am seeing a couple of privileged heathens cry and pout. Is there anything else this vessel is about? Come join who I am in the gardens of peace. The fiery sword is for what they did to the east. The motherland is looking for me as well. I am here to fix the pain caused by their hell. Let freedom ring and leave those lying bales. I am the love they tried to lock in cells. I want to tell you a trick. Please do not get sick. They will bomb and destroy all these nations. Then bring immigrants in without hesitation. Then when they all come to this perfect place, they clean every pile of the land that was once a disgrace. Corporate sponsors making beautiful paradises to replace, after removing the atoms, homes, and people of certain religions and race. Then create a beautiful domain and call it My Space. A book of faces with murder in the bio description will never be resurrected by a population with conviction. A beautiful lesson for everyone who thought they knew the heavens. Perhaps 1,000 more years of 7s and 11s. Let them know it all, later it will make you smile. There will be recompense for the broken and vile.